I really enjoyed the reality challenges because it was an opportunity to hear from industry professionals on topics that related to them in day-to-day business and areas that maybe you're not normally exposed to at uni. So it allowed for more critical reflection, and yeah, I think when you like giving us a real life scenario and then trying to problem solve or come up with creative solutions, I think that was like really rewarding. I enjoyed that a lot. It was quite different compared to other uni assessments. I think in the past, most of my assessments have been centered around essay writing or doing reports. So having the freedom to choose an approach that we wanted to do was, yeah, completely different for us. But I think it also just gave us an opportunity to explore creative mediums and also to work together as a team to kind of figure out where our different strengths lied and what we were passionate about and what we wanted to bring to the table. So it allowed us to have a bit more freedom. I think initially we were, I guess, like just given the scope of the project and the fact that we had so much freedom, that is always a bit scary because you don't know where to start, and there are so many different options. And I think at uni sometimes you're given one correct approach, and so it's easy to kind of get started on an assessment because you know what is required or expected from you. So this was a bit different. So I think in the beginning I think there was a lot of uncertainty and mixed emotions. So we got past that hurdle, and we started brainstorming and coming up with ideas. I think that's when we started to get really excited about it, and just exploring other possibilities and alternatives. Yeah, so that was kind of like the initial stage. And I think I really enjoyed the project from the perspective that because we were the ones leading the class or leading the class discussion, we knew that involved having people ask us questions, and you know, I guess we were kind of considered the experts for the project. So that required us to do a lot of like deeper learning and to have a really thorough understanding of the topic at hand. Kind of created this extra responsibility on us to do further research, which I guess in a normal class setting, maybe you could get away with not doing as much research because you're just passive participants and you're just listening to what the teacher says and what you've heard in the lecture, and you're just responding based on like what you've heard. So I really liked that, and I think, yeah, when we opened up the floor to like discussion, it was just interesting to hear what the other perspectives, what other classmates brought to the table, and yeah, I think that was also something new. I hadn't really been exposed to that in other classes before, because usually you just submit your essay and you get feedback on that, but you aren't really involved in a full-on discussion. It was like an incredible learning experience, and I really loved it, and it was new and exciting and a bit challenging in the beginning, but it was definitely a rewarding and insightful experience.